My necessaries are embarked. Farewell. And sister, as the winds give benefit and convey as assistant, do not sleep, but let me hear from you.
Do you doubt that?
For Hamlet, and the trifling of his favor, hold it fashion a toy in your blood. A violet in the youth of priming nature, forward not permanent, sweet but not lasting, the perfume and suppliance of a minute, but no more.
No more, but so.
Think it no more, for nature crescent does not grow alone. Enthused and bulks, but as the temple waxes, the inner surface of the mind and soul grows wide withal. Perhaps he loves you now, and now no soil nor coddle doth besmirch the virtue of his will, but you must fear his greatness weighed, his will is not his own. For he himself is subject to his birth. He may not, as unvalued persons do, carve for himself, for on choice depends the safety and health of his whole state, and therefore must his choice be circumscribed, and the voice and yielding of that body whereof he is the head. Then if he says he loves you, it fits your wisdom so far to believe it. As he in his particular act and place may give his same deed, which is no further than the main voice of Denmark goes withal, then weigh what loss your honor may sustain. If with too credent ear you list his songs, or lose your heart or your chaste treasure open to his unmastered importunity. Fear it, Ophelia, fear it, my dear sister, and keep you in the rear of his affection, out of the shot and danger of desire. The chariest maid is prodigal enough if she unmasks her beauty to the moon. Virtue itself scapes not calumnious strokes. The canker galls the infants of the spring too oft before their buttons be disclosed. And in the morn and liquid dew of youth, contagious blasphemence or must in it, be wary then. Best safety lies in fear. Youth to itself rebels, though none else near.
I shall the effect of this good lesson keep, as watching to my heart. But good, my brother, do not, as some ungracious pastors do, show me the steep and thorny way to heaven, while, like a puffed and reckless libertine, himself the primrose path of dalliance tread, recks not his own reed.
Farewell, Ophelia, and remember well what I have said to you.
'Tis in my memory locked, and you yourself shall keep the key of it.
Farewell!
How does the scene between Polonius and Ophelia and Laertes even connect to Hamlet? Because he's not in it.
Right, but their main concern is Hamlet's relationship with Ophelia.
Yeah.
Obviously, just how deep the relationship bothers both Polonius and Laertes, while Laertes puts a little kinder, and Polonius calls her a whore. The messages they're portraying in both conversations are the same. It's don't get too close to Hamlet, don't.
What is it, Ophelia, he has said to you?
So please you, something touching the Lord Hamlet.
Mary, well good thought. 'Tis told me he hath very oft of late given private time to you, and you yourself have of your audience been most free and bounteous. Give me up the truth.
He hath, my lord, of late made many tendersons of affection to me.
Affections. Pah! You speak like a green girl, unsifted in her perilous circumstance. Do you believe these tenders, as you call them?
Mary, I will teach you. Think yourself a baby that you have taken these tenders for true pay, which are not sterling. Tender yourself more dearly, or not to crack the wind of the poor phrase, running it thus, you'll tender me a fool.
My lord, he hath importuned me with love, in an honorable fashion.
Aye, fashion, you may call it. Go to, go to.
And have given countenance to his speech, my lord, with almost all the holy vows of heaven.
Aye, springes to catch woodcocks. I do know when the blood burns how prodigal the sun lends the tongue vows. These blazes, daughter, giving more light than heat, extinct in both even in their promise as it is a making. You must not take for fire. From this time be something scanter of your maiden presence. Set your entreatments at a higher rate than a command to parley. For Lord Hamlet, believe so much in him that he is young, and with a larger tether may he walk than may be given you. In a few, Ophelia, do not believe his vows, for they are brokers, not of that dye which their investments show, but mere implorators of unholy suits, breathing like sanctified and pious bands, the better to beguile. This is for all. I would not, in plain terms, from this time forth have you slander any moment leisure as to give words or talk with Lord Hamlet. Look to it, I charge you. Come to your ways.
I shall obey, my lord.
I'm sure. About Daddy.
No.
What are you laughing
No.
at saying that way? You're supposed to reflect Daddy, or respect Daddy, I should say.